this posthumous award is presented to the family of the legendary and the late Peta Teanet. Let's do likewise by standing and giving them an ovation as they come.
Viva Peta Teanet, viva!
The story of Peta Teanet is a tale of a young rural boy who had dreams to conquer the world, to reshape music, and to claim his rightful place as the king of Shangaan Disco. His music journey epitomizes the romanticized self-taught rags to riches. Between 1988 and 1996, he bestrode the world of Tsonga Disco like a mighty colossus. He became the undisputed monarch of Shangaan Disco and commanded instant respect. The man that put Bolobedu south on the world map, from the church at Relela, dancing with Madumelani and Teacher in 1985. From rags to riches, from chapel to stadium, from height to palace, he became a larger-than-life figure, the epitome of burning out rather than fading away, all before his tragic demise. This is the tale of a fallen king. He was born in Ngobeni, Peta, in July the 16th, 1966, in Relela, near Zanin, in the province of Limpopo. He grew up at the Pane village in Bolobedu, south of Gamojaji. His name, Teanet, was a nickname given to him by his fans during his days as a church keyboardist. Peter was a mom's surname. Peter then made the name Teanet a surname for the whole of the family. He was the second born to Emma Teanet, who is also a talented musician and whom he owes his gift. Teanet's music career was inspired by his late mom and Paul Lowe, another great Tsonga artist of his time. Known professionally as Peta Teanet, he was a South African singer, dancer, keyboardist, producer, songwriter, and composer. Peter schooled at Kwekwe High School in Moloketla village in Bolobedu, South. Peter began his music career in his late teens at his local church Relela as a keyboardist. Peter's original idea was to become a gospel artist, perhaps due to his strong devotion to Christ. So, he formed a gospel band named Relela, which got a bit of airplay in Radio Tsonga. Mr. Teanet joined Paul Lowe's band, Modilo. It was during Teanet's tenure in Modilo that a couple of hits were made, including Itafamba Moyeng and Sakani. After Paul's passing in 1986, Peter assumed the Modilo band leadership. He then recorded some songs, including hit songs like Maswele and a Modilo band in 1987, which was later featured in its future album. Around the mid-1980s, Mr. Teanet invited Roy Ngobeni, a radio DJ at Mungana Lonene FM, for an exposure to his masterpiece. Mr. Roy, who was then a technician at SABC, was amazed by Peter's talent. He saw potential and future in Teanet, but not as a gospel artist. That's why he advised Peta Teanet to pursue the Shangaan Disco genre, which is secular in nature. Peta Teanet didn't hesitate to move to Johannesburg. His first album was Mashaka, meaning relatives or family, released in 1988. The album was so successful and sold like hotcakes. It brought in Peter's brand into the mainstream. Other albums that followed were all successful. 1988 released Mashaka, 1989 Divorce Case, 1990 more hits from Peta Teanet, 1991 the Gospel Album with the Special Servants, 1991 the Real Peta Teanet, 1992 Sakanai Jive, 1992 again Heroes, Peta Teanet and Paul Lovu, 1993 German Teanet, 1993 again Otakusakisa, 1994 Peter Will Excite You, 1995 Dabo Pashash, 1996 King of Shangaan Disco. His success in the music industry saw him become one of the first black people to own houses in Aqua Park in the town of Zanin. Teanet introduced his younger brother, the Blackforce, and his mother, Emma, to the industry, who recorded the likes of the Blackforce and Katatoma respectively. Later, his own daughter, the late Jeanette, was also introduced to music at a very young age. Due to his electrifying performances, Mr. Teanet's stage presence made his audiences so ecstatic before he even began action. Mr. Teanet was a jovial guy who liked cracking jokes and socializing. He was also a peaceful person, but would crush any instance of chaos if need be with his well-built physique and iron fist. Billboard magazine cited Teanet as one of South Africa's artists to watch, driven by an infectious disco beat and sensuous female choir that included future solo artists. Teanet successfully combined the urban bubblegum pop music of South Africa with uplifting lyrics that he sang in his native Tsonga language. Touring throughout South Africa, Teanet had become one of the country's best-selling artists with hits such as Sina Donda, Damage, and I Love You, Africa. Peta Teanet won several awards as a musician and a producer. The following artists were the successes the Teanet production poise: Emma Teanet, Forster Teanet, Shamila, Vuyelwa, Lena Kama, Gali Mafora, Ntombi Marumbini, Ashanti, Jeanette Teanet, Samson Mthombeni, The Big T, Wireless Julius Mbomba, Luz de Sa, Tinito Ale Mozambique. Peter also supported the careers of the Soul Lovers, General Muska, Penny Penny, Sanglen Chabalala, Nas Matlala, Freddie Tintambo, who was a backup singer, Pensele, and Candy Nwaingwani. Teanet also collaborated with some great artists of his time, like Paul Lovu, Chris Mhonto, also known as General Muska, Penny Penny, Josh Rimani, Forster Teanet, and Emma Teanet. Teanet was a prophet. Whenever he dreamed of something, it came to pass. His guts were always true. He even had a feeling concerning his untimely demise before it happened. In one of his lyrics, he had talks of how he had helped build somebody, but now they are buying a gun to bring him down. It seems like he has seen it all coming in plain sight. The king of Shangaan Disco's untimely passing in July the 13th, the year 1996, was one of the greatest tragedies in South African music industry. The cause of death was a gunshot wound inflicted from a stray bullet. According to the SABC journalist Riot Lashawalo, who had accompanied the king of Shangaan Disco together with a person called Noah, it was Riot's birthday anniversary. From Johannesburg, the trio had alighted at Lower Hotel in Akonhoek, which was full, hosting a weekend festival. This caught their attention, and Peter decided to submit his tape for an album due to be released in 2 weeks. Even though the DJ received it, an argument broke out between Peter and those manning the gate because they had refused to let Peter in. The fracas went out of control, which later led to a gunfight involving off-duty police officer, one who was new in service and was just trying to flex his musketry skills, some of the hotel gatekeepers, some suspicious characters around the hotel, and a known mobster by the name Boy Lungwani, who was also just arrived and trying to inquire about the chaos. He left as young, just 30 years old. Teanet was a devout polygamist and a family man. He left 8 beautiful wives and 13 cute children. Financial turmoil that struck his family after his demise led to the sale of their beautiful white mansion. Teanet's wives were not just stay-at-home moms or divine relics. They were talented musicians who also made great albums and accompanied him as a backup vocalist during his tours. Mama Emma Teanet made her last journey on earth in 2005. Shamila, Peta Teanet's first wife, had a successful music career during that time, releasing great disco albums. Relela, Peter's 5th wife, is a successful Shangaan disco artist who started her career along her husband, Peta Teanet, in 1989. She continues to carry the legacy. She is still recording and touring. She is still big in the Tsonga music scene. Forster Teanet, Peter's younger brother, has been taking care of the family's music business after Peter's demise. Forster, who is known as the Black Force, had a successful music career under Peter's leadership before he went solo. Forster is still making music and touring passionately. Also, Peta Teanet's offspring continue to carry on with the family name. G.D. Teanet is the son of the late king with Shamila, and he is carrying on the family music tradition. He is a rapper, songwriter, and producer. Jeanette Teanet, Peter's daughter, had a spectacular career before her demise. Monica Teanet is in the house. She is a rapper and an actress. Richie and Siboy Teanet, Peter's kids with Relela, are now a group called Rice Teanet and are actively holding the pillars of their late father's kingdom. In honor to the late disco singer, the former Ward 11 and a Greater Zanin local municipality, Mopani district, was renamed to Peta Teanet Ward. Fun fact 1. Peta Teanet spoke 5 languages: Tsonga, Afrikaans, Bambara, English, and Shona language, which he learnt during his brief stay in Zimbabwe. Fun fact 2. The song Maswele, aka Susiska Moshwara Maswele, was inspired by a young lady who was warning an unruly guy not to touch her breast without permission. Fun fact 3. Peta Teanet remains the undisputed king of Shangaan Disco. Since his fall, no other Tsonga artist has matched his level of success. Fun fact 4. Peta Teanet was a generous man, Mr. Bolobedu recalls how he witnessed Peter buying an expensive grocery to a stranger. Fun fact 5. Even at the midst of his superstardom, Peta Teanet believed that music was a dicey and a big gamble that one couldn't rely on for long term. That's why he returned back to get some education as a backup plan.
If you're new to this YouTube channel, kindly be sure to subscribe, like the video, click the notification button to help you avoid missing out future videos, and also give us your mind, your thoughts, your ideas and your reaction in the comment section. Why? Because it will help with the algorithm. Thank you, and I'm out.